Welcome to yet another episode of the SM show. Before we get started, Susmit, I want you to tell our beautiful and lovely viewers, almost 70% people are watching the video and not subscribing. Please tell them to like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, we have been saying this a long time. Please like, share, and subscribe to our videos. It's a
Okay.
request to all of you. So please do that.
Now, when
If
you
you
get to
like,
do that,
obviously.
what will happen is you will also get to join us in this in these videos. Okay, it's just that it's not just the SM show. We would love to welcome you all as well and have a discussion. Okay, Manchester United on a roll so far, defeating this very nice round when they defeated Liverpool, they defeated Brighton, they defeated Sunderland, and then yesterday Nottingham Forest drawn game, although I felt that they deserve to lose. Ruben Amorim winning the player of the match award. I mean, it's great times as a Manchester United fan.
First of all, how did Ruben Amorim win the player of the match? Oh, that is the
A
biggest
play,
question.
manager of manager of the month for the month of October. I think I just fumbled the entire thing, Shashwat.
Okay, so I think he should be feeling very proud of the achievement. After all these months, he has been in United and probably the worst United manager till date. And to get a Manager of the Month award should give him the confidence to switch from his 3-5-2 to start applying a different formation so that he can get a little bit more games
So
to
when you
win
look at
and get
right now,
that.
first of all, the games that happened, did you manage to watch all those games? Or did you go through it? And that's the first thing. Second thing is 1 year also completed for Ruben Amorim. So what are your thoughts on both these points?
I went through all the games and I felt United are doing much better going forward. I feel they are what an expression.
No, it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of gotias to be able to go through the game live. You have so much important things to do in life, but no, you want to put yourself into self-inflicted depression by going through a Manchester United game. So salute to you, Shushwant.
I should be telling this to you. I mean, we could have gone for any club. We could have supported Real Madrid. We could have supported Barcelona. We could have supported Bayern Munich. We could have supported PSG. But no, you made me support the worst team in the Premier League. And after that, I cannot change myself. What else can I do? It's
Don't say
even.
no. You are not allowed to say like that. If you remember, in the middle, I think we have our OG SM who is not with us. Maybe at some point of time, our cousin will be joining us in the show. We'll try to bring him in. He got really furious at you because you were switching alliance from one Reds to the other high flying Reds. I know that. I remember that. In fact, I think in your phone also you had the Salah poster, isn't it?
No, it was the back cover, which I feel I already have that. Just have to find it somewhere. But I feel Mohamed Salah was an amazing player, and I think a lot of players will agree. And Liverpool were flying under Klopp as well. So I won't say I was a fan of that team, but I really liked the way they played. Having said that, I've always been a United. So it's like when Deepika Padukone said that she was dating someone, but in her mind she was always thinking of the person she loved. So I am that person.
Very nice way to put at it. Very controversial as well. I'm sure the Manchester United loyal fans will be ready with their jutos to throw on your face when they are watching this video. Coming back to the games, yesterday against against Nottingham Forest. Of course, the next game is against Tottenham. Uh, I mean, I did try watching a little bit towards the first half when they had just scored the goal, Casemiro. That was a lucky goal. Ahmad is playing really well. Matthews Cunha and Benjamin Sesko still not really up to the mark. A team which is languishing at the bottom half of the table. We saw in the previous season also where Ruben Amorim is struggling to play with the teams who are in relegation zone. Why is it so, and what can they do to improve?
One thing which I noticed when they play against the like bottom place sides is the fact that they use long balls a lot. They use the corners a lot, the set pieces. I think this is something which Ruben Amorim has not been able to deal with. United team is always suffering in the corners. They are suffering in set pieces. Whenever ball is played right into the box, they are confused. The players they don't know how to clear the ball. Like somehow or the other, they are not able to clear the ball. They are losing out on the ball. So these things are happening, and as long as Amorim is not able to fix that, I feel it would be very difficult to get the points from these teams because what I noticed from the last game and what was different from Nottingham Forest game, if I compared that with the previous game, was that previous games they were not playing those long balls. They were not going for those set pieces, and that is where United were going strong. But just when Nottingham Forest started using the corners, they started using, the set pieces. The When the ball is on hold, they are trying to bring in those fouls. They're trying to use their tactics the way Son Dyche wants the team to play. So that is where I think Ruben Amorim is struggling. The thing he has to learn is that he has to update, like he has to make those changes within the game. He cannot play the same tempo or the same level of play he's doing throughout the match. There has to be little chopping and changing within that side. That's what I felt while watching the game. He's not making any changes. Even at the end, he's bringing in the defenders, he's changing the wing backs. You have to make those little bit of changes. He's not making those changes. If Punia is not performing well, why can't you bring in Mason Mount? That is my question. Why can't you change Benjamin Sesko and bring in somebody else? So that is where I feel Ruben Amorim is not able to update his tactics throughout, like when the game is going on. So that is where I feel United has suffered in the Nottingham Forest game, and I feel that is an eye opener for him. I mean, the team is playing well, but in order to get good points, in order to go right at the top of the table, they have to start making those subtle changes in the game. Otherwise, they will suffer like they did in the last game.
Quite a lot of interesting insights that you've just shared. I mean, we did start out the episode with a lot of cringe, pathetic jokes, but I think so far the analysis that you shared really lots to ponder upon. Now, over the period of time from the last international break until right now, we still have a game against Tottenham. So, leading up to it, so far, United has been in a good run of games so far. They haven't lost anything, and they've accumulated what I think. 10 points out of possible 12. So what will be the expectations for the Tottenham game? That is also an away game, mind you. And is this a good time for Ruben Amorim to really now take it to the next level and ensure that once they are back after the international break, they can really use this as a launch pad to make the most of the holiday season all across December, and really by the end of next year, really ensure that the top four gets consolidated. So, what are your thoughts? Tottenham game and the road forward.
I feel he has a very good opportunity to use this international break for the players who are already there in the training camp to input his tactics. I think he has to, like I said, has to work on the flaws which is there in the team. It is understandable. It is like everybody can see that there are a lot of things which needs to be corrected, and I feel Ruben Amorim should actually look into those things. And it is a perfect place. Like his team is only playing one game per week, and that also you are having an international break coming in. So I feel this is a perfect opportunity for him to actually implement his tactics, work on the basic things which are needed in order to make those necessary changes based on the opponents. I feel he's not looking at the opponents or how the opponents play. Think it's a basic thing which any manager should do in the Premier League, because Premier League is not like any other league where you can go for the same tactics, same team, same thought process against every team. You have to make those changes. And if you notice against Sunderland, he did those changes. That's why he got the results. And if you're expecting not to make those changes when you're playing against sides would be like playing a low block, that would be very difficult. So that's what I feel.
Lot of things to ponder upon, lot of aspirations for us as a United fan. I think we we are able to see that the things are moving in the right direction. What's going to happen, you will definitely get to know. I think Shushmit and I are taking a little bit of a break because I'm personally traveling. So the upcoming set of videos is going to be a lot of movie reviews and everything. I think thank you so much for shouting so much of love on the Kantara review. I think it means a lot for us. And keep shouting more love. We're going to keep bringing you such amazing, amazing videos. United are on the right path. And hopefully, at this point of recording, when India would have won the World Cup, the Women's World Cup. Maybe we'll discuss about that also in some of the future videos. Thank you so much, Shushmit, for joining today's episode and looking dashing as always. Let's hope that United continue to rock.
Yes, and just to mention that India has won against Australia in the T20 match. So yeah, I think there's a good thing to celebrate as well.
Thank you, Shushmit.
Yeah, bye.